Hey, this is Dan Snow, and today I wanted to make a quick video about pay-per-click marketing, and in particular Google AdWords. And this is primarily tailored for new teammates of mine to get you kind of up to speed, but really anybody out there, if you can get value from this video, that's great. In my opinion, pay-per-click is probably the quickest and most effective way to reach complete and ultimate freedom in your life that there is online. And the reason for that is because you really have the power to leverage this technology to reach out to prospects all over the world quickly and relatively cost effectively once you learn some of the nuances. But right now, pay-per-click is probably one of the most coveted skill sets there is. And as you know, in the digital age, information is the currency. And if you don't have a skill set, then you're just hoping and praying that things work out for you. But once you have a skill set or multiple skill sets, then you don't have to lean on hope. You can actually lean on technology. And that's the key here, is learning how to leverage automation, technology to create prospects and leads for your business and eventually cash for you. But one of the tips I want to give you when you start diving into pay-per-click, and that's right, I really think you should dive into it. There's a lot of people who just think you need to study at the onset. But I think it's actually better to empower yourself just to get in and start, playing around. Spend $20 and write some ads, do some keyword research, and see what happens. Because I really feel that getting into the program is the best way. Rolling up your sleeves and getting into it is the best way to learn, as opposed to just reading. Now, as you go, you can start reading more books and helpful, ebooks or whatever you want to do. But one of the tips I want to give you is on Google AdWords, especially. The key is relevancy. You want to make sure that you are relevant to what the searcher is searching. You need to give the searcher what they search for. So, to break that down, whatever keyword you're bidding on, you need to make sure that your ad is relevant to your keyword, and then your landing page is relevant to your ad. They need to all be congruent. Congruency is key. You need to have congruency between all three parts of your pay-per-click campaign, and that's the keyword, the ad, and the landing page. And most people don't do that. And what happens is when you don't have congruency and when you're not giving the searcher what they want, Google's going to punish you, because for Google, the searcher is the most important. So what happens is when you're not relevant, then Google will give you a low quality score, which means you're going to pay more and more for clicks. You don't want to do that. You want to save your money, and you want to have a good, cost per lead. And the way to do that is to make sure that every keyword you search for has keyword group has a landing page of its own. So you're going to have to invest some time in creating custom landing pages for your keyword sets. But really, that's the one tip I want to give you today, is relevancy and congruency. You have to remember that, because otherwise you're going to pay so much more for clicks than you ever would. But really, pay-per-click has revolutionized the marketing world because it allows us to pay only when a searcher takes action and clicks on our website. Traditional marketing isn't like that. You pay regardless if somebody takes action on your ad. You pay for putting your ad in the newspaper or in a magazine. That's it. So that's a quick tip for today. I hope you think about pay-per-click as an opportunity for you to really free yourself, because that's what's helped me the most. I've generated over 85% of my leads with AdWords, and it's relatively easy now because it's kind of on autopilot. Once you invest that initial time to do your keyword research, write your ads, develop your landing pages, everything's going to work for you. So think about that. If you're not in an online business already and you're going to get into one, make sure that you're thinking about pay-per-click as your main strategy. If I went back 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and started all over again, this is the first skill I would have learned, and I didn't do that. So hopefully I saved you some time. I was on the social networks, which are great, but I didn't even touch pay-per-click for the first 6 months. Huge mistake. I don't want you to make it. So good luck with everything, and be in touch.